Yes, good morning to all of you. Myself Mahesh Jagdish Pengade, lecturer Electronics Engineering, Government Polytechnic Ambad. So, dear students, today we are going to discuss the comparison between ground wave propagation, sky wave propagation, and space wave propagation. So, this particular table gives us in glance idea and summary of each and every type of propagation: ground wave propagation, sky wave propagation, and space wave propagation. It also gives us information how they are different from each other. So let us have step by step, point by point discussion of each and every comparison. So the frequency range of ground wave propagation, it is 30 kilohertz to 3 megahertz, whereas the frequency range for sky wave propagation is 3 megahertz to 30 megahertz, and the frequency range for space wave propagation, it is above 30 megahertz. So for ground wave 30 kilohertz to 3 megahertz, for sky wave 3 megahertz to 30 megahertz, and for space wave it is above 30 megahertz frequency. It is used for radio broadcasting, medium wave band range. It is used for radio broadcasting, short wave band range. But space waves are used for TV and television and FM broadcasting type of application. So ground wave used for medium wave band radio broadcasting, sky wave used for short wave band radio broadcasting, space wave it is used for television and FM broadcasting. Ground waves are vertically polarized, sky waves are also vertically polarized, but space waves are horizontally polarized. So ground waves are vertically polarized, sky wave vertically polarized, space wave horizontally polarized waves. Right. Now the ground waves tilt progressively and eventually die. This limits the range of communication. This is one of the important point regarding the ground wave propagation. For sky wave propagation, we can say that the transmission path is limited by skip distance and curvature of the earth. But for the space wave, we can say that the transmission path is limited by the line of sight of radio horizon. So this is important point. The next point, fifth point, ground waves are surface waves which travels along the surface of the earth. Okay, but sky waves are reflected from the ionosphere, and the space waves travels in a straight line from the transmitter to the receiver. That's why they are called as the line of sight communication. So ground wave it is done along with the surface of the earth, sky wave it is done with the help of ionosphere, and space wave it is nothing but a line of sight communication. The service range is few hundred kilometer for ground wave propagation. For the sky wave propagation, the service range it is up to few thousand kilometer. It is and for your space wave type of communication, it is more than 100 kilometer. So few hundred kilometer ground wave, then few thousand kilometer sky wave, and more than 100 kilometer it is used for space wave propagation. Then next point, the power loss takes place due to the absorption of the electromagnetic energy by the ground and due to the tilting of the waves. So these are the losses. So losses occur because of absorption of the energy. In sky wave propagation, the power loss is done due to the absorption of energy by the layers of ionosphere. Here the absorption is done by ground surface, here the absorption is done by layers of ionosphere. But in space wave type of propagation, the power losses are done due to the power absorption and scattering by tall and massive objects. Right. Now problem of fading is not severe for ground wave propagation. Problem of fading is severe for the sky wave propagation, but fading is not severe, but shadow zone it is the biggest problem for the space wave type of propagation. So as we discussed, application in medium wave band radio, for sky wave propagation it is short wave band radio, and for space wave it is TV and FM transmission. So what are the limitations? So limitations of ground wave propagation: limited range, tall antennas are required, high transmission power is required. Limitations of sky wave propagation: skip distance, power loss due to the absorption of the energy by the layer, and the limitation of space wave propagation, it is the distance is limited, fading takes place due to the rain and fog. So this is all about the comparison between ground wave propagation, sky wave propagation, and space wave propagation. So we will stop here. here we conclude our chapter of wave propagation. So if you have any doubt, definitely you can free to ask by some WhatsApp interaction or by telephonic talk. So thank you very much.